Welcome back, everybody. Today is Thursday, November 20th, 2025. Born on this date in 1930, songwriter Curly Putman of Princeton. He wrote He Stopped Loving Her Today and Green Green Grass of Home. Now, in 1960, Clemson football coach Dabo Swinney of Pelham. And in 1964, actor Ned Vaughn of Huntsville. Today's also National Rural Health Day. We do not have a surplus of that in Alabama, so here's to the doctors and nurses and other personnel who are still making it happen in and outside the small towns. We have a child abuse case today that led to a nearly 1,000-year prison sentence. You might expect that one to come up in debate at the next legislative session by lawmakers who are looking to broaden the application of the death penalty. We'll see. We also have updates on the removal of Motorsports Hall of Fame commissioners and last night's CMA Awards. My name's Ike Morgan, and we're down in Alabama.
This episode is brought to you by Blink. Why wait for Black Friday? Blink Friday starts now with up to 65% off Blink Smart Security. Check on your pets all season long with new Blink Mini 2K Plus cameras. See your gifts arrive in head-to-toe view with Blink Video Doorbell. From pet parents to jet setters to busy families, Blink Friday deals have your holidays covered. Shop now at amazon.com/blink.
An Alabama judge sentenced a convicted child abuser to 965 years in prison, reports AL.com's Carol Robinson. Now, those 965 years are to be served consecutively. This case could be one that's used in debate at the Alabama State House next year. More on that in a couple minutes. Jason Hudson, a 48-year-old from Autauga County, had been convicted on 84 counts of child sex crimes, including making videos of himself committing some of the crimes with a child under the age of 12. Investigators also found thousands of obscene images in Hudson's possession that included horrific, torturous acts. District Attorney C.J. Robinson praised the victim for speaking up and confronting Hudson. Hudson's wife, Jill, previously pleaded guilty to sodomy and was sentenced to 30 years in prison. Robinson said if there had been a death penalty option, quote, I would not hesitate to seek it, to ask the jury to recommend it, to ask the judge to impose it, and attend the execution if it could happen, end quote. Now, this case and another recent one in Bibb County could help some state legislators put that option on the table for some future crimes. A bill to make some child sex crimes punishable by death has been pre-filed to be considered by Alabama lawmakers during the next legislative session. A similar measure was introduced during the most recent session as well. Now, currently, there are 21 kinds of crimes that qualify as capital in Alabama. That means a conviction would lead to either the death penalty or life in prison without the possibility of parole. All those current crimes involve murder in various situations, such as one that's committed during a rape or a robbery. State Representative Matt Simpson, a Daphne Republican, and State Senator April Weaver, a Briarfield Republican, introduced the pre-filed bill that would make first-degree rape, first-degree sodomy, or sexual torture of a child younger than 12 a capital offense. The 2026 legislative session begins Tuesday, January 13th. Alabama Governor Kay Ivey has removed the entire Motorsports Hall of Fame Commission after an audit found violations and misspent funds, reports AL.com's Mike Kaysen. Former state lawmaker Gerald Dial, who chaired the commission, said neither he nor anyone else on the 18-person commission did wrong. Dial said he sponsored the legislation that created the commission nearly a half-century ago. The Alabama Department of Examiners of Public Accounts performed an audit over the 5-year period ending September 30th, 2024. It cited 35 violations of state laws or regulations, including how the commission sold vehicles that it either owned or had received as donations. For example, the audit shows a case in which the money from the sales of 2 donated vehicles was deposited into a private foundation affiliated with the commission rather than the commission itself. It also found that a former employee was allowed to control money coming in and out of the commission, and that there had been expenditures for unauthorized purposes. The chief examiner ordered the commission's former account manager to repay $236,610. Dial has said he'll have more to say about the removal of the commission members. And country music artists from Alabama captured a third of the 12 main CMA awards last night in Nashville. The Alabama native pairing of Ella Langley and Riley Green enjoyed the biggest night among artists not named Lainey Wilson. Their duet, You Look Like You Love Me, won CMAs for Single, Song, and Video of the Year. Langley was also nominated in the Female Vocalist and New Artist categories. Now, the difference between Single and Song of the Year, by the way, is the point in the creative process. Single of the Year goes to the artist, the producer, and the mix engineer. Song of the Year goes to the songwriters. Langley and Green shared in both those awards. Another Alabama winner was the Red Clay Strays, which formed in Mobile, for Vocal Group of the Year. Another Alabama-connected act, Little Big Town, was also nominated in that category. Thank y'all so much for listening to us. We're going to come back and do this again tomorrow. Until then, y'all come by and see what we're doing anytime you can on the internet at al.com.
The holidays mean more travel, more shopping, more time online, and more personal info in more places that could expose you more to identity theft. But LifeLock monitors millions of data points per second. If your identity is stolen, our US-based restoration specialists will fix it, guaranteed, or your money back. Don't face drained accounts, fraudulent loans, or financial losses alone. Get more holiday fun and less holiday worry with LifeLock. Save up to 40% your first year. Visit LifeLock.com/podcast. Terms apply.